Hey guys and gals, come on in. Welcome to my humble abode, my office, or what I like to affectionately refer to as the laboratory, because this is where stuff gets done. My name is Cedric Crawford, better known as MrMakeItGreat.com. I'm actually new to GigMasters. However, I'm not new to this industry. So if you're watching this video right now, this is actually an exclusive video that I'm doing just for GigMasters, just so you can get to kind of get a little bit more of a feel for me. Because if you're watching this means you're actually hunting for a speaker to be able to partner with you at your next event. So for that, I'm going to say thank you very much for landing here. I don't know what brought you here, but I'm glad you're here watching this. Now, just so you know, I got quite a few other videos that I've uploaded as well that are promo videos, promotional trailers and stuff like that. Every speaker has those type of videos, but I want to do something more special for you and not just something generic for just anybody that actually tunes in. So you considering me as an actual speaker is something, again, that I don't view lightly, because I know there's a committee that's typically involved in this actual process. This is a video that you can tear off and actually take to your committee as well, to present as well, to see if I'm somebody that's going to be a fit. Here's what I encourage you to do. Watch those other videos that's behind this particular video as well. Also, I'm Googleable. Yes, how many speakers can say they're Googleable? And I want to say this too. There's a ton of speakers out there, a ton of them, a dime a dozen. It's like what I like to say about them. But what makes me different from another speaker personally is what I think is that, quite frankly, I don't spend a lot of time on your platforms and your stages. I typically will be down into the audience or the trenches and the benches working that particular space, because that's where the magic happens. It's where you engage people in conversation. And here's the thing that's scary about that, because as a speaker, you never know what they're going to say. You never know. So you have to be on your game, so to speak, in order to be able to leverage whatever it is that they say in order to be able to drive home the message that you're trying to convey to that audience. And in that regard, that's something that I excel at. So I think that's what separates me from other speakers out there. Now, in addition to that, I also have content that's coming out of my eyeballs, coming out of my head, because I create and I write all the time. In fact, I have a lot of resources that people can walk away with as well, from my books, my CDs, DVDs, MP3s, free stuff as well that they can have as well. My thing is actually being able to make your audience taller. That's an acronym, by the way. It's TALLER. I want to make them think, act, laugh, learn, excel, and reflect on what it is that they can start doing right now, not tomorrow or later on the day, but right now at that event, to start propelling themselves in the direction of achieving the results that not only that they seek, but the organization as your company seek as well. So that's what I pride myself in. In fact, I'm going to show you some of those tools as well. And one of my favorite here. Come on, camera back. This is my favorite. This one is called a dream seed. Let's shoot in on that real quick. Mr. Camera guy. These are dream seeds. These are one of the last things left in our beloved country that's not made in China. We actually make it here in my office. My team and I, we actually make these in the office. This is something that your people can walk away with that is a symbolic reminder of something that they said yes to. This little seed is the seed of the redwood tree, which is, by the way, the tallest tree in the world. Yes, and it signifies that we all have a gift that, or talent, or something that's inside of us that, if grown to its full potential, can achieve stuff that's even as awe-inspiring as those big trees that we see in the Sequoia forest. So a very good symbolic reminder that people can leave with. Very, very popular. In addition to that, my books. This is my latest release, which is Breadcrumbs to Making It Great, Volume 2, which is something that they can take. It's a devotional style, so it's designed for people who don't have time to read or people who don't like reading, which just so happen to be 95% of the general public. So that's why I wrote it. Yes, 148,000 words, every last one of them I wrote. And there's something for every day of the calendar year for them. Because as a leader, one of the things that we struggle with most is keeping our people fired up and focused in our absence. So I created this to be able to keep them motivated, inspired, educated, even transformated, depending on where they are in their life. Back up here, camera guy. So that's volume 2. Volume 1 is just as intense as volume 2. This was 398 pages. That was 368 pages. Again, it's all designed for people who don't have time to read or don't like reading. Perfect resource that people could actually take with them as well. CDs as well, audio CDs that is. I'll just pull one out real quick. Some brain food while you cruise type of thing, which is designed to keep them fired up and focused as well. I have a plethora of different things that they can take with them, that can continue to feed them in my absence. Because as a speaker, you got to be kidding if you think that you can really do something effective in 30 to 45 minutes to change people's lives. No, they got to have access to you as well, outside of those four walls of that particular event as well. And make sure that it's not just an event, but it's an experience and something that they can walk away with talking about for days after that as well. This actually just so happens something I'm working on an event that's coming up that has a heroes theme. So no matter what your theme is, I can craft and customize my content, because again, I have tons of the content. I can craft and customize it around what your theme is to be able to deliver a message that sticks with them as well. This one just so happens to be the Acme tools to making it great, because after all, that's who I am, MrMakeItGreat.com. By the way, if you want to go check out stuff, you can go to CedricCrawford.com, MrMakeItGreat.com, MrBreadCrumb.com, TheInspirationStore.com, which is a lot of my tools, MyDreamSeeds.com. Just Google me, do all of that stuff that you need to do in order to see what kind of speaker I am, because you just don't want anybody popping up at your event that you haven't built some type of rapport with as far as determining who they are. And you can do a lot of that without even speaking with me. And then decide if you want to call me and see if we can go further from there. Is that good? All right, I hope so. Okay, again, thank you for coming. This is a private exclusive video for GigMasters. I am new to GigMasters, but I am not new to this industry. And I'm loving this particular platform. We'll see exactly where this takes me with this particular organization and your organization as well. Okay, so go check me out and we'll see where we go from there. Okay? All right, this is MrMakeItGreat.com saying, hey, we only get one time through this life thing. Let's not make it good. Let's make it absolutely great. See you, bye.